We got into Memphis yesterday and tried some amazing restaurants. And we also checked out the National Civil Rights Museum at the Lorraine Motel.
So we have a full day here in Memphis, but we're starting out right here at Sun Studios.
It's Sun Studio.
Fair.
It's Studio. Phil Collins' Stu Studio was not recorded here. Known as the birthplace of rock and roll, a lot of musicians got their start recording here at Sun Studio. People like Elvis Presley, Roy Orbison, Johnny Cash, and B.B. King all became legends after recording albums here.
During the day, you can tour the studio, but it is a first come, first served basis. They are doing kind of more limited tours right now, but it is also still an actual recording studio.
So if you wanted to record an album here, you could. You just gotta do it at night. That is the RCA Records contract that Elvis signed here at Sun Studio. It's pretty neat. Whoa, rare vinyl, that's cool. Oh, this is neat.
$3,500 Elvis.
$3,500 Elvis 7-inch. Probably don't need that, but it's cool. That tour was incredible. Our tour guide Mark was fantastic. We got to see the studio itself. We stood in the studio. It was great. We learned all about the history of it. We also learned that this building here is the original building. So when you go inside there, the studio is just beyond that door. And in fact, if you look in you can see the studio window right there. Our next stop is Beale Street, which we parked a little bit far away from, which means now we're walking in Memphis.
When I was walking in Memphis.
Waiting for that, weren't you?
That's right. I've waited my whole life to come to Memphis and sing about how I'm walking in Memphis.
No trip to Memphis would be complete without a stop on Beale Street, and that's exactly where we're headed. Beale Street has been around since the 1840s when it was known as Beale Avenue.
Today it's lined with bars, blues clubs, and restaurants, but back then it was known as the underworld because it was full of brothels and saloons.
So there's a lot of entertainment choices around Beale Street, but there's a few we want to check out today.
Dang, is it closed? Oh.
Closed one Tuesday, Wednesday.
Dang. I really wanted to stop here at A. Schwab because it's the oldest running establishment here on Beale Street, and it's in the oldest remaining building, but sadly it looks like it's closed today. Established in 1876, this dry goods store is where you can find those Memphis souvenirs.
And they also have this soda fountain where they make sodas with house-made syrups.
Dyers Burgers is a famous diner known for their 100-year-old grease.
That's right. They've been using the same cooking grease since 1912.
I can't decide if that sounds delicious or disgusting. I don't know. What do you think? Either way, we're gonna go give it a whirl.
How's that 100-year-old grease?
It's really good. The burger is pretty greasy, but really delicious. It's just like a good old-fashioned burger. The fries are like perfectly crispy. They have a nice seasoning on them. They're delightful fries, and the onion rings are just like a good, like beer battered onion ring. Pretty standard, but pretty darn tasty.
It is kind of greasy, but it is also pretty darn tasty. It's pretty simple, but just really good simple though.
great time wandering around Beale Street, but we have one last place we want to check out, and that's Noki Sullivans. This Irish pub that serves barbecue is probably most famous for their beer drinking goats. Yep, they have goats, and they like to drink beer. My kind of goats.
So I guess the patio of this place is a goat pen. And people think that if you let the goat have the first drink of your beer, that you're gonna have some good luck. Not sure about that myself.
I love the idea of beer drinking goats. I don't love the idea of sharing my beer with beer drinking goats. Jeremy got himself a delightful looking drink.
It was called the Goat's Tower.
It's the Goat's Tower, just like the real Goat's Tower right behind us. I knew that they had these cool beer drinking goats. I knew that they had these gallon-sized drinks, which we won't be drinking today. But I didn't know that they had cool people's handprints and signatures on the concrete out here on the patio. I also didn't know that Silky O'Sullivan himself was pretty amazing. So that is Silky in the window that kind of looks like Colonel Sanders. That was a really fun place. Definitely want to come back under different circumstances. Beale Street in general is definitely a very special place, and I look forward to the time that we get to come back. But we still have more stuff to see here in Memphis. Right, Jeremy?
I don't know, apparently.
I have a couple surprises for him that I don't want him to know about. Aretha Franklin was born in this house in 1942, and although it looks to be in disrepair, this house is actually in the process of being restored. There's all kinds of little flowers and mementos all along the fence here. If you're interested in donating to help preserve it, the website is arethashouse.com. Oh no. Jeremy said that website actually redirects to a GoFundMe that ended 2 years ago.
Yeah, I only got $970, so...
Oh, we should find out how we can help and then leave a link below.
Yeah, I don't know how that works right now. We'll have to check it out.
Yeah, this neighborhood is not the nicest neighborhood. I mean, the state of Aretha Franklin's birth home is similar to other houses in the area, but it is really neat to see it. She was born there. It's pretty neat. Now I have a special surprise for Jeremy. He doesn't know about it, but we're gonna go to a place that he's gonna think is really cool.
All right, I don't know.
Shh, don't tell him. I don't think I told you either.
Whoa!
We'll just come like park right up in here, right? Probably.
Wait, what even is it? It's like a movie store or something?
It's a video store.
Whoa.
It's a video store, but so much more.
Okay.
And did I mention that it's all themed around David Lynch's TV series and movie, Twin Peaks? Yeah. What do you think?
I'm kind of excited. I didn't know what this was.
I surprised him! The Black Lodge is a Twin Peaks themed video store, but it's so much more. It has a video rental store, music venue, movie theater, and arcade all under one roof. Oh wow.
Normally this is far more laid out, and the back half is like a movie theater and
oh, that's so cool.
and such, but
Get it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That was pretty fantastic.
Yeah, that was very sweet.
It makes me want to live in Memphis just so we can be a part of their cool movie club.
Yeah.
The Black Lodge is only doing curbside pickup right now. It doesn't officially open to the public for a couple days, But the owner was nice enough to let us in and take a little bit of video of the inside, although he said that because it's been closed for a few months that it doesn't quite look like it normally does. But it was so cool.
It did still look pretty cool.
Yeah, the movie area looks amazing. The arcade, they have like a section with arcade games that looks really cool.
And they had a little theater, like movie area to watch movies in the back.
Yeah, it was pretty neat. They also do screenings in the parking lot. They've been doing screenings in their parking lot, and then they also partner with the local drive-in and do screenings, and those look cool.
Yeah.
And if you are local to Memphis, they have a $10 a month subscription, and you can check out whatever you want, up to 4 videos at a time for $10 a month.
And they had DVDs and Blu-rays, and
yeah,
I even saw some like VHS too.
Yeah, and they had like Criterion collection, and just like looked like a huge, amazing selection. I wish that
we were closer.
Yeah, I wish we were closer, because I would love to be a member of that place.
Yeah.
This is the TheLevitt Shell, formerly the Overton Park Shell. It was built in the 1930s as part of Roosevelt's New Deal.
So this venue has hosted a lot of people, but maybe the most famous would be Elvis's first public paid performance here in 1954.
1970, Janet Hay and Al Lyons met and married in Memphis and grooved at the Shell. Oh, aren't you fancy?
You have the opportunity to stand on a stage that Elvis Presley stood on.
You might as well.
Stage.
Yeah, you might as well. Carly, you ain't nothing but a hound dog.
She sort of is crying all the time.
She is, she is. I have one more spot I want to take Jeremy to, but first, we're gonna go somewhere I am really excited about, and that is the Beauty Shop. Opened in 2002, this restaurant was once Atkins Beauty Shop. In the 1960s, this is where Priscilla Presley got that gorge beehive of hers. And now, we're gonna eat there. We should ask if we could sit at the station that she sat at. We're sitting at what used to be the station that Priscilla Presley got her hair done at. And there's like, they left these little like cabinet things. And now they have the salt and pepper in them, but they used to probably have hair supplies. The Doobie Brothers start playing, and then I see a smile on his face. Now he's happy to be here. These are the Thai-style crispy pork dumplings.
I cheated. I took a bite. But,
How was it?
It was good. It's really good. It does have some Thai kind of flavors to it. The outside's nice, like kind of got a crisp on the outside, but it's soft and the filling's tasty.
So flavorful. I love the balsamic and the mint. This ginger oil soy sauce mixture, whatever it is wonderful.
That's interesting, but it's really good. The blueberry fruitiness with the pork, the grilled pork. It's like a bright flavor with the meat, but it's good. I like it.
Oh yeah, the like savoriness of the pork with the like sweetness of the blueberry.
The grilled peach with the blue cheese is pretty interesting. It's that like kind of funky, earthy cheese flavor with grilled fruit. Yeah, it's different, but I like it.
My salad is so good. That blue cheese is delightful, both the crumbles and the dressing. And those candied pecans, they're just wonderful. Yeah, like it all works together really well. Normally they have these set up as tables, but because of social distancing, they aren't, so you can't sit at them now. So next time, maybe next time. Super, super awesome.
It was good.
Thanks for crossing that one off my list. That took longer than expected. The place we're gonna go to next is now closed. So I think we're just gonna pick up our dog from dog daycare and call it a night. This is the Crystal Shrine Grotto. I wanted to check this place out because it seems very interesting. Better sign in. This place is beautiful and also kind of strange, but mostly beautiful. We recently went to Rock City, which is also in Tennessee, on the border of Tennessee and Georgia, and they have a thing called Fairyland Caverns where they have kind of caverns like this. It's like similar to this, but instead of fairy tales, this place has biblical people in it, not just Jesus. It is incredible that this cave is completely, like, it feels like a real cave, but it's completely made out of just quartz rocks that are all cemented together. It's on the outskirts of town, but it is definitely worth the trip. Very interesting place. We decided we would drive back downtown and stop at a couple places that we missed over the last couple days that we've been here. Our first stop here at the I Am a Man Plaza. When we first got into town, we visited the Lorraine Motel, which is the site where Martin Luther King Jr. was assassinated. He was actually in town during that time because of the sanitation worker strike that was going on here in Memphis. And this plaza has been erected on the site of the temple here. This whole wall is a list of all the names of people involved. We got one more stop down here. We have come to Mud Island River Park, which is here on Mud Island, just across the way from downtown. It's not truly an island, it's a peninsula, but man, this place has gorgeous views. This also has a lovely view of the Bass Pro Shop in a pyramid over there. That pyramid was constructed as a 20,000 plus seat arena, and it is now a giant Bass Pro Shop that looks pretty cool. Sadly, we just aren't gonna be able to make it there today. This is absolutely beautiful though. I love this park. So far I just have loved Memphis as a whole, and I'm sad that we are wrapping up our day here and heading on to Mississippi soon.